Hey guys, so I really lost my job. Within less than 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it. And in the email, they said, you can respond to the previous email that you received explaining the reason why you were deactivated. I never got the email. So last night, I contacted one support agent. We sat on the phone for 25 minutes, and then she transferred me to the community response team. The person on the community response team told me that was the highest team I could get to. There's literally nobody else she could transfer me to.
Man, listen, y'all, take it from me, okay? I understand what it's like to have a shitty 9 to 5, okay? You don't have any passion for it. You don't want to do it. Every time you go to sleep at night, you have that little dreadful thought in the back of your head that you have to wake up and go back to work, okay? I've been in warehouses. I've done call centers. What else? I've done cooking, but the cooking was the fun part of my working experience. I've done order pickup for Target. You know, I've been all over the place, bro. I've worked a 9 to 5 since I was like 16, 17. Never looked back while I was doing school. Long story short, working a 9 to 5 sucks ass sometimes. And I feel like this woman, Miss Henderson, Miss Libby Henderson, was trying to cash out on her bad predicament, okay? Let's keep it 100%. Working Doordash, it's not the most fulfilling job for most people would say. Sure, you want to make ends meet, you want to make some extra money, cool. But it looks like for Miss Libby Henderson, she was trying to break the cycle and get out of that using TikTok. And I think this is where she messed up. I think we all remember the viral Doordash situation with Miss Libby Henderson. If you don't remember, there was a Doordash woman who came to a certain residence. The instructions were to leave at door. And trust me, that's what I do too. After a few stories of DoorDashers killing the people for not tipping or not tipping well enough, my default is leave order at the door, right? That's what this person did. Instead of leaving the order at the door, Miss Livy Henderson allegedly creaks that door open, finds the man fully exposed, and decides to make a TikTok video talking about she was SA'd. And she's all shaken up by the situation. It was the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life, okay? If you guys don't remember, let's run the video back real quick.
That's fucked up.
And it's almost like when she does that, she's pondering, how could I make money? This all goes back to what I said in the beginning. Livy Henderson did not want to work. She hated her 9 to 5. That's what happened. And she thought that exposing him was going to be her free ticket out of the 9 to 5 rat race. And all it gave her was prison time. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Livy Henderson stopped posting for a little while now. We all assumed that it was because, you know, the internet's attacking her, this, that, and the other. No. She actually got arrested. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and explore the reasons as to why Miss Livy Henderson was arrested and get more of an idea as to what her life is looking like right about now. Let's go ahead and check this thing out.
Hey guys, so Doordash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working, and they deactivated me.
You know,
This is not
You know, I found it kind of funny too, the way she said, I was working. I was literally working. Ma'am, you look like you're 24 to 27. Okay? If you're so excited that you were working, there is a problem there. Just the fact that she was like, I was working makes it feel to me as if this is a new experience for her. What do you mean you were? Of course you were working. How do you pay your bills? Does mommy and daddy take care of you? Do you have a boyfriend what's going on? I was working. Girl, listen. I know some people who will quit a job today and they'll have another job by tomorrow. I've seen it happen. The only reason you don't have a job is because you don't want one. And I will say this. It is very hard to find a job right now. It is crazy out here to find a job. But you can find something, especially a DoorDash gig. That's not the biggest achievement in the world. Everybody needs to work, sweetheart. But let's move forward, right? So this is when she made the big stir about the situation. She thought she was going to win. You could even see it on her face. She's smiling almost. She can't contain the joy. I was going to say jovialness, but no. She can't contain the joy that she has within herself because she knows she's about to become one of the biggest influencers out there. But anyways, let's continue. Let me refresh your memory a bit further. So this young lady goes on to make many videos on TikTok. And I want to show you something on her TikTok profile because it will reveal an interesting pattern. Okay? Now, if we go all the way to the beginning, we're not going to go all the way down, but we're going to go a few weeks before the incident, right? Her TikTok was sitting at about 20,000 views per video, which in my opinion is decent. I feel like she was trying to work her way out of the position she was in, which is what we're all trying to do. 50,000, 133,000, 400,000. She is gaining followers, right? And then we get to the incident to where she finds the guy. Obviously, the video is taken down, but all the videos behind that shows the number of views she gets on it, right? Ever since the Doordash situation, she has acquired 4 million, 31.2 million, 5.5 million, 7 million, 10 million, 13 million views. So what is that telling you? What is that telling you? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos about the same topic. What is that telling you? She's trying to get paid out off of this situation. This was never genuine from the start. It never was. She never genuinely felt like she was SA'd. She saw this as a monetary gain and an opportunity for herself. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Look at the view count. The view counts for her skyrocket after that event happens. Okay? Now let's go to the final video that she ever dropped. Because ever since then, people are like, what happened to Libby? Let's check it out.
Hi guys, it's the Doordash girl. I'm also Olivia, but I prefer to go by Liv or Libby Henderson for anybody who's wondering. And for anybody who's just now hearing about this, what happened is October 12th, 2025, I was doing my job as a Doordash driver, and my customer requested that their order be left at their front door. And when I arrived at their house, their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch indecently exposed to me. And I reported this to Doordash, and I want to clarify, I did report this to the police the very next morning on October 13th. And Doordash did ban the customer, and then a day and a half later, Doordash banned me as well, and this was Doordash's response to me. There have been a lot of people saying things like I entered the customer's home or I opened the customer's door, but I can assure you that I did not do either of those things, and I have obtained irrefutable proof that the door was already wide open when I arrived to the customer's house. But due to its importance, I cannot post that proof at this time. And to all those that have been supportive of me during this time, thank you so much. I've been seeing your comments and your videos and your messages, and trust me, I won't forget the love that has been shown to me during this time. And to any large creators that have made statements on my situation and then further retracted that and then issued me an apology, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hi guys, it's the Doordash girl. I'm also Olivia, but I prefer to go by Liv or Livy 12, 2025. I was doing, and then a day and a half later, Doordash banned me as well.
So there's a lot to unpack there. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that that customer gets reinstated and gets $200. Nah, fuck it. Give him $500 DoorDash store credit for being exposed by such a piece of shit who's trying to chase some clout. This is a clout demon story if I've ever seen one myself, folks. Now, apparently the video that she posted, the original video that she posted, shows that the door was cracked. It was not open. Now, a lot of people are saying that she is the one who creaked that door all the way open so she could get her footage. Me personally, I'm not going to say either one because I'm not sure. But I've heard overwhelmingly through the grapevine that she's the one that actually creaked that door open so she could get her footage, right? And it's not only me. It's not only me, because she posted this video on 10/26, right? What is that? October. It is now 11/19. It is November 19th, and she has not posted anything. Why is that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, she got arrested for indecent surveillance or something like that. So let's go ahead and get to the news report of Miss Famous. Because listen, she tried to escape the rat race. She escaped it right into the prison system. That's what she did. I don't think you really wanted to, I don't think that exchange is really worth it. But hey, that's what she did. Let's check this out.
In light of this incident, the I-Team wanted to ask police what to do if you're a driver or a customer who's in a situation where you see something or have something uncomfortable happen to you. 23-year-old Olivia Henderson is now facing felony charges following a Doordash delivery she made to a man's home on October 12th.
She recorded him without his consent and then subsequently disseminated those videos.
And remember, we were all in the chat like, isn't that illegal? Shouldn't she be going to jail? Isn't that illegal? Guys, hold on. Can you record someone in their fucking residence? You know, the funniest encounter that I see in the wild is someone recording someone else in public. And they're like, you can't record me. You can't record me. It's my privacy. No, fuck you. You're in public. But now we enter the situation to where you actually can't record someone. Listen, if I'm in my house jacking it, just jacking off, going crazy on my shit, and someone sneaks into my house because they know I'm a YouTuber and they get a little video of me just going crazy on my shit, they will go to jail. You know why? Because I am in the area to where I'm expected to have privacy. I forgot the actual official way of stating it. But you have the expectance of privacy. Same thing as a bathroom stall. Same thing as certain laws with children in school. It's the same thing for people in their house. You can't record them. It is illegal. This stupid bitch is trying to... Listen, she was trying to blow up off of this, bro. She was tired of working this year, and she wanted the rest of her year to be for free.
Police say Henderson recorded him while he was partially nude, incapacitated, and unconscious on his couch after drinking alcohol. Doordash referring the I-Team to a statement they made on TikTok on October 16th. It says Henderson's DoorDasher account is deactivated along with the customers, adding, quote, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies. Police also offering these tips.
If you're a DoorDash driver, try to have the situation so that you're not going in someone's residence if it's at all avoidable. Obviously, there are some circumstances where people have limited mobility and things like that where they might need some extra help. Your own personal information, keep that to yourself. Don't put that out to DoorDash drivers or customers if you're on the other side of that.
Oswego police say this is a reminder of the power of social media, stressing to everyone that it's important to think before you post, because it could end up leading to criminal charges. Olivia Henderson is due back in Oswego City Court on December 4th. Court records online indicate she is being represented by the Public Defender's Office in Oswego County. I'm Mary Keeler reporting.
Bro, this ain't no traffic ticket, bro. This ain't no DMV discrepancy, bro. Brothers and sisters, you really have to understand what I'm saying right now. This girl is in jail. She's been in jail, I'm assuming, since October 18th. Like, hold on, what was the date? Excuse me, I'm sorry. She's been in jail since me assuming October 26th. She's going to see a judge again in December. This is serious, and this is the type of shit you want to see, bro. This is the type of shit you want to see because there is no excuse. There is no excuse. And I'm really happy that the guy who was passed out with his dick out didn't have his face really exposed, because imagine having that with with a job that you have or something. Like, excuse me. Sorry, I've been drinking. Like, excuse me. Imagine this video coming out and you have this high staking job and you were just drunk that night and some asshole recorded you in their house. And I'm pretty sure he's pressing charges too. Good for her. Listen, again, bro, working that 9 to 5 sucks dick, but doing little quick advances and trying to get up on people and trying to get a viral moment, it's not going to pay off. Do the work, keep your head down, and things are going to get better. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's move forward, right? Let me show you the actual charges that she got. So you guys already know the internet super sleuths are out here and they're on the job, okay? I was not able to find her police paperwork, but someone was. Okay, so shout out Fear Buck. Fear Buck posted. Let's check out what he had to say. Doordash delivery girl has been arrested on 2 felony charges after recording man passed out with his pants down in his home, posting it to TikTok during a food delivery. She's being charged with unlawful surveillance and dissemination of surveillance images. And that dissemination charge is because she got collectively 70 million views on the guy's junk. Obviously, she censored it and stuff, but 70 million collectively. Obviously, she was bitching and crying about things, so I'm adding those numbers up. But this is the charge that he found. And just like any good government website, this looks legit. It's Oswego City Court, Henderson, Olivia. The appearance of Section 110 in front of the something something and attempt to commit the crime. And then we have the charges, right? EF, 1 count, arrest charge, description count, dissemination, surveillance images. One count. And then it says top charge, EF, 1 count, arrest charge, description, unlawful surveillance. That's serious. I made that video last month not expecting her to ever go to jail. There was people in my comments like, she should go to jail. And I just chuckled to myself like, yeah, sure, whatever. I never thought she would see jail time. And the fact that she's still in jail a month later and she still has to go see a judge, it warms this cold heart. It's almost melting inside of me. You know what I mean? But shit, you guys let me know what you think, man. And I will say, man, listen, 9 to 5s, depending on what you have, they suck. But don't let the 9 to 5 turn you into a monster. There's better ways to get up in life. Being a conniving bitch is not one of the good ways. That's the bad ending. Clearly. But anyways, folks, I love you guys, man. I'm recording this at like midnight. You know what I mean? I was feeling good. I was feeling great. I said, let me make a fucking video. And guess what? Man, listen, we about to lock in so crazy, bro. I feel like I've been on autopilot for like a month. Nothing wrong with it, but I really want to elevate this shit. So stay tuned. You might get a couple more late night videos. Who knows? I'll see you guys real soon. Peace.